Hello and welcome to Umbrellix. I wanted to tell you about an amazing product that is out on the market if you need help co-parenting. Co-parenting can be tough and challenging, and it's easy to get sidetracked from that. So this demonstration is for parents, so we're just going to focus on this free assessment tool, and that's going to bring you to our assessment calculator. So we're just going to use my information here. I'm going to go through and fill this in. Here's what we got so far. I'm the father. Child's in Oregon. Child support is that much. Mother has custody. None of this is working for me. Now, I have done all of this stuff. I've been trying to co-parent this whole time. But I want you to look at what we've got going here. So this is the state of Oregon's numbers. This is how many kids or cases of child support. This is the amount of money that parents are exchanging. This is what the federal government is paying in Title 4D funds. These are other state and federal funds that are being used to collect this money. And then this is what we're paying attorneys to do this, to run you through this process. Now, federal Title 4D funds basically come out to this per dollar. And when you factor everything else in it, it's a moot point here. So what are we going to look at? Now, this is my current situation. My current situation looks like this. Mom, I don't get to see my child right now, more by mother. The child was relocated, actually abducted, and moved from place to place. I haven't had contact for 16 months. And as we're filling this in, there's this section down here. Child's stressed out. Father's stressed out. Mom's not as stressed out as everybody. But here's your child's well-being index, just what we've entered so far. This is where we're at. We already have some suggestions for improvement. And then we have a co-parenting readiness index, and basically it's saying don't try to co-parent yet. There's some things to do first. Yes, I think there's parental alienation and custodial interference. And yes, I think the mother lied about a lot of things to make all of this happen, and she did this with other people. And essentially what they're saying is what she's done. Mother has some good support. I don't think my daughter's in therapy, and I believe that's probably happened. And yes, this is what's going on. So just look at how this has changed just based off of that. So what this number is, $150 a month, this represents, if we were to redistribute those Title 4D funds just back to the children's accounts, that's what that number represents. Let's look at some events that happened. Okay, this is what we got here. When you calculate all these legal expenses and everything that everybody has to go to, this is kind of what Mom traded. She traded this much a month for your child to put your child in this kind of condition with these kind of results, high risk, because she's going after this, which looks like this on a yearly basis. I mean, you guys, we can co-parent and get along, and we don't need all of these people that are getting paid this to help you guys do this. Here's all the suggestions. Basically what this is saying is dad is 100% ready and mom is 0. That's what this readiness score is. And so we're saying that if mom did some of these things, her readiness index would hugely shift the other way, and they would be able to co-parent and then make a co-parenting plan. You see, the system right now is designed for you guys to fuck yourselves up, then get all strung out on drugs, and then go to treatment, and then have this lifelong interaction with the court when you don't need to. Just flip it around the other way. Fix yourself first, co-parent, and then claim what they were going to give you to not co-parent. They were going to spend all of this money right here, all of this money, all of this to help you co-parent. And if you just do it yourself, you can knock all of these greedy people out of the game. And all of this money right here can be redistributed to you on top of what you were already going to share. You traded $400 a month in exchange for $3,000. And where did that money go? That $3,000 a month went to all of those attorneys. Instead, and then it stressed your whole family out. And now you've damaged your child's mental capacity, and you've set them up to redo this in the future. That's up here is triangulation present and Darvo. These questions right here kind of detail what we're going to talk about next. So here's what is going on now. What we've actually collected with all of this information, we've created a settlement, basically estimated value based on all the bullshit and attorney misconduct, judicial misconduct, fraud upon the court, quitam. You have resources. And so this is what Umbrellix does, is we package these up into groups of 10 or 15, and we ensure the financing of these. $5 million portfolio of policies that it actually only takes about $200,000 to run all of those cases. So we're providing insurance that backs up that investment when you invest into one of our portfolios. What you're looking at now is the introduction into the co-parenting insurance, which is $9 a month. You can change this. And all it starts with is by taking some of these steps that we've talked about right up here in the beginning. These steps right here. If you do those things, what you'll end up changing is this in your child, and you're going to raise all of these numbers, and this is where a child can thrive. I'm sure it appears that baby's okay, but that's the little game you guys are playing with yourself. Think about it. Anybody who's trying to co-parent, this is what it could look like. This is what it could look like on a yearly basis. What could you do for your child if for the next 10 years you guys saved this amount or this amount? Think about it. If you just saved half for the next 18 years for your child, when they turn 28, they could have $1.8 million and a clear mind, allowing them to actually do something with it. What are you going to do when your children find out that you lined the pockets of attorneys in exchange for all of their mental health problems? When you're ready, go to Umbrellix.info, book a call, and we'll get you going. Have a great day.